This is how I pray to King Paimon. Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Ladyaria. I am a Grecokemetic Polythiest, occult practitioner, and Demonolater. I was asked how to pray to King Paimon. I thought it would be nice for me to demonstrate what I do in my practice with him. This could or could not be universal. I know I have a lot of new Demonolaters on my account trying to follow me now. I have been a practicing Demonolater for almost 6 years now, and I have had a working relationship with King Paimon for 2 years. I'm going to demonstrate to you what I do of how I pray to King Paimon. Now, for side note, a lot of the prayers that I use in my practice with King Paimon, I use from this book and this author. She has a couple of books on King Paimon, as well as one on Gremory, who is really close to King Paimon. Her books are really cheap, but they're packed full of good information and prayers and rituals that you can use. I love to support small authors, and her information is really good. It's so simple, it's very easy. King Paimon is kind of known to be a little bit intermediate, I would say, as a infernal, but he could adjust you to introducing yourself to other infernals and getting more close to ceremonial magic. It's just that you should have a pretty good understanding of demon magic. A good option to do when you're just starting out is working with Lucifer, because he's very close to King Paimon. I have his sigil and his candle right there. But anyway, besides that, I do definitely recommend this author right here. She is really good. This is a small tour of my King Paimon altar that I've collected little trinkets and knickknacks over the years. Some I thrifted, like this carousel, these crystals that he really likes. I found these bells, some from the thrift store, these candles. I have some oats, some chocolate, some water, some artwork. King Paimon is very reactive to sound of any kind. So whenever I start my morning, I actually do ring one of these bells and I'm like, "Good morning, King Paimon." And I ring the bell for him. It's like a mini offering. I also turn on the carousel, and there have been times where the carousel has turned on by itself when I am just away from my room entirely. It's super spooky, but it's his way of telling me that he's around, because sound will always travel with King Paimon. He's just really reacted to it. It's in his lore. It's how he makes himself known. I love it personally because I'm not shy away from paranormal stuff. I love it, actually. Another offering that I feel is super important is some form of incense being burned on his altar. Right now I have cinnamon incense going for him, but you can also use sandalwood, frankincense, jasmine. He loves incense, and as you progress with him, you can learn how to scry and incense smoke. That is very fun to do with him, and it also reacts as an offering. It also duplicates to an offering for him and the 2 Jinn kings that follow him, King Labal and King Abalmi. It is recommended to have some sort of offerings like incense for him and oats or water for his camel. So those are also really good tips to have. Okay, so following the bell I ring for him, I'm saying, "Good morning, King Paimon," and I recite his enchant to get into the meditative state. I will usually have it playing in the background or some kind of music, or I'll recite it over and over again myself with my arms and hands stretched out, open. The enchant is Lenan Tasa Jadan Paimon. Lenan Tasa Jadan Paimon. And you say it over and over again to get you in a meditative state. His energy comes through at a rate for me. Back to this author and this book. She has a whole plethora of prayers that you can do for different aspects of King Paimon, from morning adoration prayers, promotions, love, protection, that kind of thing. I do recommend this book. I'm not going to show the prayers because I think that's just a disservice to the author, because they work hard, and why should I put their stuff out there for free? It's just simply just reciting the prayer out loud. I'll even sing his enchant in a tune, and I'll ring the bell like 3 times after. I'll be like, "Lenan Tasa Jaden Paimon," and then I'll be like, and then I'll repeat it like 3 times. He loves music. He is known as a demon of the west, so it is recommended to have his altar to the west or facing west, or you face west. If you are in a ceremonial circle, to direct King Paimon. He is a very proud infernal, so you have to come with a confidence, but not arrogant, with respect. You know why you're there to talk to him, and he wants you to be confident with that. Mentioned before with the intermediate, you should have a good foundation with how to communicate with infernals when approaching King Paimon. In my personal grimoire that I have wrote with King Paimon, I did write down prayers that did also send praise to King Labal and King Abalmi. It is very important that you do recognize these two kings when you're first starting out, because they will always accompany King Paimon. King Paimon's one of those infernals that you could call to during the daytime. My personal favorite is calling to him in the morning, or you could do sunset too, whatever floats your boat. Whenever you are finished communicating with King Paimon, always say thank you, always thank him for his presence, and close the ritual or circle. Again, King Paimon never travels alone, and you don't want portals to stay open, basically. Also, it's okay to vocalize your boundaries with King Paimon. He's pretty understanding, he's very patient. He comes as he is, but I feel like he really appreciates you being honest with yourself and you vocalizing for yourself of what you are transparent about, what you can handle, because he'll work on that with you. I've met many infernals thanks to King Paimon that I never thought that I even could. So I feel like he is a very great demon to work with, especially if you are a creative person, if you are an academic, a philosopher. Like, he is so amazing. But yeah, this is how I pray to King Paimon. Make sure you follow and repost and like for more demonology, occult content, and archaeology content. Thank you.